What's the easiest and quickest way to make your table saw safer and more efficient? This is a typical chicken mouth push stick. It will come as standard on your table saw. It's fine as far as it goes, but it doesn't give you as much control as it could. And when it comes to table saws, you want to be in control. So I think we can do a little better. Today I'm going to show you a simple upgrade that you can make for almost nothing and will increase your control on the workpiece. And make sure that you end the day with the same number of fingers as you started with. In my workshop, I use two different kinds of push stick. This one's made of 12mm ply, but you could easily make it out of 18mm if you prefer something a bit more chunky, or that's all you've got to hand. It's a very simple design with a long flat base and a small heel on the back of it, which is 75 to 80mm long. This is the same thickness as the ply you're using, and this is what will hook onto the work as you're pushing it through the saw. The nice thing about this design is the long sole, which gives you a decent downward pressure along the whole length of the push stick and keeps the work stable throughout the cut. Moving on to the push block, this consists of a reusable handle assembly which is made out of a couple of pieces of plywood, and this is screwed onto the base plate, which in this case is a scrap of 4x2, but you can equally use 3x2 or whatever you've got lying around. Then it's got a heel on the back which is also replaceable, which is what you use to guide the work through. What I find with this is that you'll probably change the heel 3 or 4 times and then need to put a new base on. These handles will last for years and can be reused over and over again. I'll show you how I made my push stick and handle assembly from 12mm ply, but you could easily use 18 if you prefer. I've sketched out a couple of cutting plans for these and I'll leave a downloadable link to them in the description below. So to fix these onto the board, got some 3M spray mount adhesive, which is the repositionable kind. So we need to spray it on, let it go tacky for a while, and then stick it down to the wood. Wait 15 to 20 seconds. Then stick it down. Do the same with the push block. Take them over to the bandsaw and cut them out. So I've cut these in half to make it a bit more manageable. So this is the sole for the handle. This measures 63mm wide, so we need to take off 12mm. That will leave us 51. So we'll cut 2 strips at 25, fix them either side of the handle, and that'll be that. Oh, just bit my tongue. I'm going to use the piece of the offcut to do this. I'll use my old push stick. And that leaves us the 12mm piece. Dab of glue there and there. 3 little drops of super glue. I'll secure that on with a piece of blue tape just to hold it in place for a little while the glue goes off. If you want, you can round off the corners with a bit of sandpaper or on a belt sander, whatever you prefer. I'll leave the base of it square so it sits flush, but I'll round off the handle to make it more comfortable to hold. I have this piece of 4x2 in the scrap bin, so that will be fine. I'll finish making the handle and then we'll fix it on. Right, so we need to cut 2 pieces, 25mm. Here are all our pieces to assemble the push block. I'll grab a bit of scrap to protect the bench top, and we'll use this now because it is scrap now after all. Same on the other one. Stick him on, lining up with the edge. We'll screw these in with some 20mm screws. So a bit of glue on the bottom here, there and there. I'm going to put just a dot of super glue just to make sure that it stays upright. We'll do this one. Okay, These are quite useful, little Q-tips for cleaning out little bits of glue spillage. If my wife asks where they've gone, don't tell her. Put the heel plate on the end and drill straight through. No glue on this one because we want to be able to take this off again. Screw this on about 2/3 of the way up the 4x2 using 40mm screws so that there's plenty of strength in that joint. So next I'll position the handle, mine towards the back so it's a little easier to push. You can put it where you want really, just so it's comfortable when you push it. I'm going to sight mine so the edge of it comes flush with the edge of the 4x2. Okay, just to demonstrate how it's going to work. You can see there, as the blade has run down the wood and through there, which is why we make this replaceable nice and easily. But keep yourself very safe and secure with this one or with this one. Definitely an upgrade on the plastic ones that come with your table saw, just made for virtually no money at all from a few scraps. Well, now you've got your push block and your push stick, you want to go and make something, so